Welcome back, guys, to another episode of VIP. And sorry, I'm waiting for my wife to get out of school. I keep seeing people walk behind me, but there ain't nobody there. Anyways, so I've been chilling out today with the steam rabbit and the dead rabbit. And what we've been vaping on today is some watermelon rush from Vertic Vapor's Mega line. And it's actually a pretty good juice. I do have it in a 6 nic, just because they're out of the 3 nic. You guys know that I vape my 3s. And it's not bad. It is actually a pretty decent juice. We've actually already went through quite a bit. Let me see if I can try to get you posted on the screen up. Alright, so we found a little bit better angle-ish. I mean, at least you can see me and I can see you, and hey, look, I got both my hands. So we've already vaped quite a bit of it so far. I was vaping on it yesterday as well. The videos I tried to make yesterday, some of them just didn't come out the way I wanted. I was extremely tired yesterday, and you could just tell in the video, so I decided to just redo them. So this one, like I said, is with Watermelon Rush from Vertic Vapor's Mega line. And we're probably a good 20 mils down on it. Not very much. The one that we're going to review later, on the other hand, that is like my new crack. I've almost cleared 50 mils of it in just a couple of days. So I went to the Watermelon Rush just so I don't vape all of my favorite stuff. And it pairs really well with almost anything. I've been drinking Monster Green Energy Drink and Full Throttle today, and it's been pairing very well with it, and I'm actually digging it. And this is definitely my new favorite mod. I grab it when I go anywhere, just because if it breaks, it's 3D printed. I mean, it almost feels like it's super glue it back together. Probably shouldn't, but if it breaks, I paid $26 for it, compared to some of my other mods where the one that we haven't reviewed yet is like 65 to 70, and that's a pretty old one, and it's still that much. So it's kind of that up and down with me. So yeah, anyways, so this has been my new favorite. I am running my brown LG HG2s, I believe they are. They're 3000 mAh 20 amp batteries. You're probably wondering why I have to purge it so long. It's because the type of build I have in here is a 0.33, 0.34, so it doesn't have that quick ramp up time, especially being Kanthal wires. But it's a very good, satisfying vape. I am enjoying it. It is a high VG. It doesn't tell you what or how much VG, how much PG. I'm gonna say probably a 70-30, 80-20 blend, because it is not harsh, especially being a 6 nic. You get a little bit of the tingle on the back of the throat, but it's not majorly bad. Especially if you like fishing, that's actually where I just came from. Me and the family were out at Medical Lake fishing, and my wife told me that she was almost done at school, so I left early so I can come pick her up. We're probably going to end up back out there. I don't know yet. If so, I'm going to try to get some footage out there. It's really hard with my cell phone and everything. I didn't bring my selfie stick or my stand or anything like that. And I'm really nervous with just leaving my phone by the water. I mean, the docks and everything move, so one wrong move and my $250 phone just went into the freaking water. So it's up and down about that. I would rather it be my phone than some cameras out there. Some cameras, it's just ridiculous. So that's why I stick with my phone. I have it. It's convenient. I have it with me everywhere. So like now, instead of just sitting here, I decided that I would make a little review. Even though, okay, if we need to stay right there, at least you can see more than just the bottom of my freaking beard. But yeah, it is a very satisfying vape. Oh, I actually need a squonk, so just push that little bottle in. I love the bottle on this. It's really squishy. I don't have as many leaks as everyone else, but when it does leak, it will just come down. It's mainly when you pull the bottle out. You want to make sure that there's no juice in your juice well, because it will just drip out of the 510 nipple and just go all over your positive connection right here. And then you'll have to take it out because it won't make a full circuit, and it'll end up sparking right up here where the switch touches. And yes, that is a little piece of cardboard or whatever you want to call it. I just taped it on the back of the button to reduce the throw on it, and it's easier to hit. And still, if it's flat, it won't fire. Okay, well now it is because I'm pushing it a little bit further, but when it's flat on the surface, it won't fire. I've already tested it. But yeah, you always just want to make sure that you're not getting any sparking or anything with a mech mod box or anything like that, because arcing will lead into battery venting. So definitely pay attention to what you're doing, know what to look for, and do your research. But anyways, I'm loving it. It's one of the best hitting mods I have so far. And it's not like an overly candy watermelon. It's actually it's a little bit on the sweet side, but you definitely get more of like, not like a watermelon Jolly Rancher or anything. It's actually more of like a fresh kind of watermelon, just a little bit on the sweet side. And yes, it does destroy wicks. As you can tell, it's sugar burnt like no other. I just put these in last night, and I vaped on it a little bit, not much, but it's not changing the vape or anything like some juices. I've been rocking it all day with the same wick in it, and it's been just fine. Gives you really good sweet clouds. You do get a little bit of sugar lips, and I've explained multiple times it's not the juice from the spit back or anything like that. Even when it pops, the way I have my coils angled, I have to be more careful of it trying to pop out the airflow than pop out the top. Which I believe I have a video of me actually getting popped yesterday from it, and that hurt like a son of a bitch. But yeah, so we're going to chill back, hang out a little bit more, and then bring you guys back, and I'll tell you my score and what I think of the juice and what they could have done better. Okay, so about out of my bottle, so we're topping it off here, and as you tell, it's still the Watermelon Rush. And you know, as an all-day vape, I don't know, like, it is a good juice, don't get me wrong, but there's just other stuff from Verdict Vapors that I would rather try. And no, I don't get paid for these reviews. You have to have so many subscribers to actually make money off of this stuff. I don't have people sending me anything and anything like that. This is just all my stuff, what I buy, my juice that I buy, everything like that. I just feel like doing reviews on it, because, well, why not? And I'll show you the best way to close this bottle. Actually, shit, I think I put a little too much e-liquid in there. But I'm trying to do all this one-handed without spilling my bottle. Juice is not cheap, guys. Juice is not cheap. It's actually almost more expensive to vape than it is to smoke, in all reality. And that's where me and my wife have a problem with, is we're on low budget, so we try to save money, but juice doesn't last long, and it is not cheap. So I've actually been thinking about looking into making my own juice here soon. I don't know, like, maybe if I actually do okay, I might think about starting my own line. I don't know. I don't even know how to make juice right now, so Anyways, what you want to do is just squeeze it just a little bit, not to where any fluid comes out, but there's air in there. So when you put the cap on, tighten it down, and see how the liquid's trying to come out? Let go of the bottle. See the bubbles? And it makes it so much easier to install, and I notice I don't have any leaking coming from this bottle like most people do. And then you just put it right back on the nipple. Just like so. No, you can't see this tiny mod fat fingers. And just put it right there on the shelf. And you are good to vape. I like to push it down so it doesn't sit there and wobble around as much. And then, yeah, you can put your battery back in. Negative up top, positive on the bottom. Mine is marked. Most of them are, some are not though. So definitely make sure for your mod. Just like that. And then I like to fold my ribbon over, and then I'll put my little lock piece in there. Since I adjusted it, the lock piece is a lot harder to get out, which I actually like because it makes me feel more comfortable with putting it in my pocket, because I know even the magnets are really good on it, but they're not the best. I mean, they're just magnets, so it can fall down. I don't suggest it. That's why I always carry a battery case with me, but 9 out of 10 times it's always in my hand. So yeah. But yeah, I have to go meet wifey, so I'll bring you guys back and tell you my score. Alright, so I gathered my head, I thought about it, and I think I finally have a score. So for Vertical Vapor's Mega Line Watermelon Rush, I think I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. The reason why I'm going to give it an 8 is just because, damn, it makes me want to go buy a damn watermelon. It is that good. The little bit of sweetness is okay with me. I'm okay with that. It doesn't gum up the wicks and coils as much as I thought it would. It still does, but not as bad as like Blueberry Crumb from their Mega Line or Apple Crumb from their Mega Line. And yeah, it's actually a pretty good, satisfying vape. I know I'm all over the place with the camera today, but yeah, so that is my calculation on what I think of Vertic Vapor's Mega Line Watermelon Rush. Time for a squonk. Clouds for days. What the fuck was that? I think one of these little scooters did that. That is weird. Dude, it is. Yeah, hold on. Let me turn this around real quick. See how the one on the left has its light on? Well, come on, focus, you stupid thing. See how it has its light on? It just doo-doo-doo, and it fucking turned itself on. What the fuck? That's some trippy shit right there. Thank you, government. But yeah, that was pretty trippy. It's still looking at me. Anyways, I'm pretty sure iRobot's want to take over the scooters here soon. But yeah, that's what I think of the Watermelon Rush. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I'm trying to do more of like the realistic vlog, you know, instead of just being stationary, you know, take you guys out and about, show you some forest and in the car and, you know, all that fun stuff. Dude, the scooters trip me out. I kind of want to move just because of the scooter. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode.